Hey folks, Susie Miller here, committed to helping you have better relationships in business, life, and love. And I am actually at Clark Canyon Reservoir between Butte, Montana and Idaho Falls, Idaho. And we're actually stopping just for a quick break from driving, and I thought this would be a pretty scene. It's not live, Facebook Live, because I don't have any service. As some of you know, we were supposed to be in Glacier National Park this week, but instead we're headed to Bear Lake in Idaho. And you can see some of the pretty behind me, but you can still see how hazy it is. The air quality up in Glacier National Park is moderate to unhealthy. We had talked about going up into Washington and Spokane, but the fires between Canada, Washington, and Idaho have put all of that in the orange and red zone, which is not good at all for my allergies, my asthma, and you can even hear I'm getting that Mae West smoker's voice. So what I want to talk about today, just for a minute, again, empty nesters on the road, day 27, tomorrow will be 4 weeks, is what do you do when you're disappointed, when your plans change, out of no fault of your own, no control of your own, and you have to make an adjustment. Sorry, there's some bugs bugging my ear. That's my question. How do you handle disappointment? This was a little quick, pretty stop for us, so we got a little bit of mountains and water. But in general, as we've been driving, we've been talking about the fact that both of us are disappointed, and at the same time, we're grateful that we can just pick up and take our little house with us and keep going and trying to find a place that we'll both enjoy and be able to be outside or have the windows open so I can be healthy. So if you have an idea or a time or a comment where you have handled disappointment and change well, pop it in the comments below, because I'm always interested to hear how other people handle things. And this has to do with our relationship with ourselves, you know, what we say to ourselves, how we talk to ourselves. Yesterday when I realized that we were going to be leaving and not being able to stay, I honestly was pretty cranky and snipped a couple times at John, and finally owned it this morning and just said, you know, sorry, it's just, I'm really frustrated that it's not pretty here. I'm frustrated that it's smoky, and more than anything else, I'm frustrated that I have to deal with this chronic illness. Learning to handle disappointments, learning to make changes, or pivots, as my friend Mike Kim calls them, is part of what it takes for success in life and in business. So I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear how you handle disappointment. Sometimes, honestly, I'd much rather just have a Netflix binge and some popcorn and pull the covers up over my head. Other times, I have the discipline and the resilience to do the next best right thing. I know this isn't brain surgery, this isn't catastrophic, but it's still disappointing to have to make a major change and drive, you know, 400 or 500 miles back in the direction that we came. So that's my empty nest for today on the road. Would love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your comments, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.